Hey guys, welcome back to yourstory.com. As usual, I've got wonderful startups. I've got Malesh Reddy, the founder of Inshamai. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you. How about
No,
you?
it's amazing that you have spent 20 years abroad, almost 25 years in the US and Asia Pacific.
Right.
You spent your life in the insurance industry.
Right.
You've come back to start up in India,
Right.
and that too focused on millennials and how they buy insurance.
Right.
Are millennials buying insurance policies?
At this moment, no, but they have to
Mm-hmm.
because it's catching up. The time is up now.
Correct.
So they have to cover their risks
Yes.
in financially,
Yes.
and they are the best earners at this moment.
I agree.
Compared to in Indian market or Asian market. So they have to start thinking of how
Insurance,
they can cover the financial
By the
risk.
way, I know insurance is boring for you guys. People just tell you to buy it for tax
Right,
purposes.
right.
But Insure Mile allows you to buy insurance for your needs.
Correct.
Okay. Let's start with a few examples. Most millennials have bikes,
Right.
right? And most of them say buy motor insurance. But motor insurance is much more expensive.
Right.
So you ask them to buy what kind of insurance? then?
Yeah. So first thing is motor insurance is a very different thing. The purpose of buying motor insurance is to cover two things. One is a motor itself. The second thing is a person who is driving or who is on the
Correct.
driving. So these are the two types. So we have called comprehensive motor insurance. That's called motor insurance. There is a third party insurance. It is only covers a person who is driving or a person who met with the accident. The other person it covers.
The person on pillion also.
Yeah, pillion whoever,
So-
unnamed driver.
So what you're trying to say is don't buy the comprehensive, just go for third party insurance.
Yeah.
That's enough.
I am not telling that. This is Supreme Court of India itself is has
Fantastic.
told that you must have a TP third party insurance. A person moving from point A to B.
There you go. When Supreme Court itself has said that buy third party insurance,
Right.
everybody is just selling the comprehensive.
Correct.
And not third party.
Right.
By comprehensive, these guys end up paying more.
Right.
Third party, although it's less premium,
Right.
it covers everybody.
Correct.
Right?
Right.
That's amazing.
So now because why people are not selling or people are not aware, two things, right? The third party comes with a different risk, and also price is very cheaper. I mean it's just 85% cheaper than the comprehensive.
Very true.
It starts from 700, 500 rupees to for a two wheeler. For a car, start from 1,400 to 1,500
So
rupees.
there you go, guys. You have it. So go to Insure Mile and check
Right.
out a motor insurance policy. Third party is more important than your comprehensive.
Right.
Check that out. And then healthcare is another aspect.
Right.
Most of them are young people. They'll say, "Why do I need health insurance?"
Correct.
And secondly, they'll say, "When I'm in a company, they've given me this group insurance.
Right.
Is it really good for me or not?"
Correct.
Right. But you're saying that even there are policies that you sell for millennials.
Right.
You want to talk about it?
Yes.
And most of us end up buying medical.
Right.
That's what we're
So
sold.
now the most younger generation in India, as working in IT companies or MNCs, has got a group insurance.
Okay.
Almost close to 99% is covered. What does it mean? Most these guys will cover Mediclaim policy.
Yes.
Means if something happened to you, whether it's a major, whether it's a minor, before going to the hospital, inside the hospital, coming out of the hospital, after cure, it will be taken care.
Yes.
Right? These are the key things.
Correct.
Okay. The first thing is, important thing is this is covers as long as you are on employment.
After
Number
it
one.
does not.
If you leave the job, right, for 2 months, 1 month, and if there is a gap also, it will not be covered. First
Very
thing,
true.
right? That's
Very
the first thing you must know.
So in this financial year, if somebody leaves now,
Right.
you'll not get that insurance.
Right.
It's finished.
Finish.
Yes.
Okay. So now the second point is the younger generation always force the question, we are healthy. Why do we need health
Yeah, they
insurance?
don't get any disease. So
Yeah, why do we
are
need
you
it?
forcing me to
Yeah,
buy?
it's-
And again, they do it for tax purposes.
Actually, health is become very unique products available now. If you check out, most specific health companies has got. So there is a policy called personal accident health
Personal
policy.
accident policy.
Yeah, personal accident health policy.
Okay.
So this policy is so cheap. I mean, it costs about just not even 100 rupees per month. It covers everything.
It covers everything.
Everything.
Including hospital
Example,
beds,
take
medical.
1 lakh as a
Okay.
young person is not married or married, he required 1 lakh or 2 lakhs max, right? Some insured.
All you have to pay is 100.
Yeah, you pay $100 enough ready. So you get a personal accident. If you are met with an accident, you get a 2 lakhs. If it's a permanent disability, temporary disability, plus hospital expenses, everything is
So that's
covered.
amazing. You're saying that young people don't get diseases, so
Right.
they don't have to go for Mediclaim.
Right.
Instead, they are more prone to accidents,
Correct.
which is true.
Right.
India accident deaths are more.
Right.
So they can go for this health personal accident policy.
Correct.
Which covers their expenses during
Right.
an accident.
Accident
Right.
and death
That's
benefits.
interesting.
Yeah.
That is interesting. That's another policy. That
Yeah, right.
Then there's one more policy that we want to talk about: life insurance. Right.
Right.
There's one more thing that you asked. Life insurance. People think that I buy it because
Right.
I'm getting old,
Right.
and maybe at that point of time I need it.
Right.
Right?
So,
but you've got a policy for
right,
young people
right.
too.
So life insurance is Asia and Western is completely a different dimension because the two sides of a coin.
What do they think about it in Asia?
Yeah. In Asia, we always consider is a non-living benefit.
Yes.
Means life means after a person dies, somebody else enjoying the benefit is
Correct.
called life insurance.
Correct.
Right? In Western, it is not. Life insurance means it's a living benefit. What does it mean? Now in India also, there is a new age companies. There's plenty of insurance companies has come up with a plenty of
Correct.
new products which gives a living benefit. What does it mean? Right.
What does it mean actually?
Yeah.
I'm very curious now.
Yeah. So now, if you see the younger generation, most of the people earn good, spend also good,
Yeah, spend a lot.
right? Spend good,
Double their earnings.
Yes.
Yes.
So their liability is also very high.
True.
Right. So now, due to many reasons, if it's a death is happened, person has liability to serve whoever dependents.
Yes.
Plus all the dependents has to carry the life, right? There is a very good policies. It's called, you can buy it. It's called limited liability policy or income policy.
Okay.
Both are there. You can combine together. You can take example the policy for a person who is earning 1 lakh. You can buy a policy. Sum insured 16 years means 16 lakhs policy. It covers 25% of income. If any death is happened, it will give you 25% of income.
Interesting.
Plus a liability of a person who has. So that has some terms and condition. 60% you must have of the income.
Mr. Malesh, I must tell you, I think this country
Right.
sells insurance because they need commissions. Right? It's not
Right.
because they want to solve the needs
Right,
of people.
right.
Right? That's why penetration is also very low.
No, it is not okay. One way it is true. The required commission is because India is very large country. You want to meet one person, you need to spend 2 hours, right? Whether it's an agent, whether it's an insurance company, that 2 hours cost has to make. So now it's a time has come, digital. You by click you can get it everything. So that you can cost also down.
Okay, so that's
Right.
how penetration
Then
increased.
that's
Today,
how-
what's the penetration? 3.2%.
Yeah, 3.2%. 20 years back 2.2%, now 3.2%.
So only 100 basis
Yeah,
points.
100 base, yeah. So important is connectivity, digital, right? Now Jio is making
Yes.
noise and Paytm is making noise.
And
So it's-
UPI also.
Yeah, UPI also. So now it is a right time. People can buy because currently in India or Asia is still insurance is a push product. It's
not
like
full
newspaper.
product.
It's like newspaper. You just buying whether you read or not, you buying something, right?
Correct.
So unless insurance become a byproduct, means I buy whenever I want for a need for at that particular time. This is the key thing. If you don't do that, until then this penetration will not never go up.
Okay, you've come back, you've set up your company. There are giants in the insurance tech industry
Right.
who raised lots of money, more than 100 million, some of them.
Correct.
How do you want to compete against those?
Yeah.
I know you've spent a lot of money to
Right,
build this too,
right.
and focused on the millennial and focused on the need.
Right.
And I like the fact that you don't take email IDs, you don't take mobile numbers.
Right.
Only when I buy the policy will you service us.
Right.
Till then you don't want to know who we are.
Yes.
Which is amazing.
Right.
Which is giving me privacy. There is no third party calling me
Right.
and saying, why
Right,
didn't you
right.
buy this policy? You came and surfed with us.
That's called
Right.
push product, right?
Correct.
That's what you can.
Yes, you want it to be a pull product.
Right. So two key points, pain points we took. We have analyzed as per IRDA regulation is concerned. 55 million people every year searches insurance. However, 6.2 million people only buy a policy. So 90% still gap is there online. People are searching.
So 50
not
million
that
search every year.
every year
only
6.2 million people are buying the policy.
Okay.
So
To give
90% gap is there. Even whether it's a somebody, I mean the giants are there, still not able to do anything. Not even a 10% they are penetrated. In the market, existing market I'm talking about, not that underinsured or not insured.
The guys have raised money also have not penetrated.
Not penetrated.
So the market therefore is huge.
It's